Check 1 2. 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 Making sure everything is good. Make sure everything is clear. Hold on 1 second, please. There we go. I think I see us on YouTube. I think I see us on live on assist clear. Where are we at? Is that good? Got a scoreboard. Got 2 scoreboards. And I think we are good to go. Hold on a second. Let me make sure it looks good on YouTube. Right there. In the stream here. With the sync. I think I'm a little ahead. Okay, I think we are good to go. I think we are good to go. Make sure it's going live correctly. Eight. Making sure everything is set here, y'all. Appreciate your patience. Hold on 1 quick second. Please don't mind me sounding quiet or looking like an idiot right now. Abby was good. Appreciate you being here. What up, though? All right, we're at 9:30. I think we're good. I think it's all set now. I think it's good. Let me just make sure. 30. Okay, I think we're good. Let me leave that there for now. Make sure everything lines up correctly. So I think everything is set. I'm a little paranoid, but I think we are okay. Let's get this show rocking. Okay. Sure. All right, looks like we're coming out of commercial now. And I think everything is in order. What's good, everybody? Thank you for being here for another night of Detroit Piston basketball. I am Eric Vincent. This is liveonassist.com. Thank you for everybody that's tapping in on my YouTube page, Top Title Detroit. Everybody locking in on Facebook. Because we got another treat, another matchup against the Pistons and the Cavaliers. And this one will feature some of their starters that didn't want to play last time due to injury, I believe. So we had no James Harden for the Cavaliers. Last time the Pistons played in the overtime matchup. Still no Donovan Mitchell. I believe he's still unavailable due to injury. The Pistons are still on board and still matching up with their starting five. Normal five for the Pistons: Cade Cunningham, Duncan Robinson, Tobias Harris, Jalen Duren, and Asar Thompson. We got Uncle T up top. Floater, missed it. Um, Trying to make sure my scoreboard is not my scoreboard, but my scoreboard and my timer is moving correctly. Cade had a layup and blocked in transition the fast break. Be patient. We're gonna have everything going smooth in just a quick moment. JD, good finish with the left hand. Nice pass by Duncan Robinson. Good operating by Cade Cunningham. The Eastern Conference Player of the Month again. Cade won it for the second time this season. Why is this thing moving without? Duncan Robinson, nice triple. K to head to JD. Oh, we got a windmill flush. All right then. JD feeling freaky. There you go. There we go. Okay, I think we are good now. 624. 624. Okay, I think we are good now. All right, we got action. We got Isaiah Stewart making his first check-in since February 9th. Beef Stew officially coming back post-suspension against the Hornets. Cade, step back, mid-range, knocks it down. Tie game at 13. Good seeing Stu back in the lineup. They missed him a lot against the last matchup against the Cavaliers. Now he's good to go tonight. Big pickup for the Pistons. James Harden, step back over to Tobias, missed it. Asar Thompson, rebound. Here come the Pistons. Cade Cunningham, three-pointer. Oh, he missed it. Okay, make sure we're just not moving ahead. Sorry, my scoreboard got a mind of its own right now. I'm just trying to move faster than it is. Cade. Oh, good pass to Asar Thompson. James Harden floater knocks it down. James Harden still got a little bit of life in them legs. Beef Stew tried to knock it down. Just misses it. It's going to be another black and blue game. K with a drive. I tried to get a foul. Come on, will you make a call for this man? Cade still in territory where he got to bleed in order to get a call. Don't really understand that at all, but here we are, unfortunately. Porter Jr. misses all the front iron. Cade in the post with Schroeder. Ron Holland with a bad pass, tried to dive in. Keon Ellis with a finish. Cavs up 4 points right now. K with a jumper, knocks it down. Harden with a knockdown. Don't want to see Harden get in a groove. I don't think he's going to kill this team, but you just don't want to see him get comfortable. Asar Thompson with a jumper. Nice. Okay. Okay, we got a timeout on the floor. Please ignore the silence. I'm trying to make sure the scoreboard and the clock are not moving ahead of the game. Got a little bit of a mind of its own right now, but I think we fixing it out. Appreciate y'all being patient with your boy. I think everything is coming together good. Prime time, what up, though? Cade MVP, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I mentioned it earlier, Cade added another case to him. He added another argument to his MVP case. He is now, again, the second player. No, sorry, excuse me. The only player to win Player of the Month twice in this season. He won it in October, November, and he just won it for February as well. So if you know anybody that's sitting up here telling you that K don't have an MVP case or it's not valid enough, that's another argument that you can add to the mantle right there. Very exciting seeing K get that honor again, especially in a stretch where we just saw Jalen Duren get named Eastern Conference Player of the Week for last week. Pistons stacking up the hardware this season, man. It's been pretty cool to see. We know how things go, too. We know how, the league and maybe the national media is not always super kind to the Detroit Pistons. But they're in a position where they're forcing their hand now. The Pistons are making it so you can't ignore them any further. I'm mad about what the Cavs said about us. I hope we prove them wrong this game. Yeah, that's hilarious. I've never seen so many teams talk so much trash after getting their behind whipped repeatedly, only to come back and say, oh, well, they can't beat us in the playoffs. Again, we're not in the playoffs yet. So all these teams want to look ahead to the postseason, but they can't even handle their business in the regular season. I think it's absolutely hysterical. I think it's absolutely hysterical. But it's okay. When you disrupt order like this in the NBA, again, you get to a point where they don't have a choice but to respect what you're doing. So let them talk. Let them be salty. Let them be where they at. And the Pistons will keep surprising them. Because they are getting their due in some spots. You see them getting their awards. You see the league taking notice. I think Cade is getting a little bit more respect in this MVP conversation too, as he deserves. KSJ. That's right. I'm with you, Detroit Lions news. Hope you're taking that Monty Williams news. Okay, man. Trajan Langdon in the house. Okay. Just show Trajan up top. In the crowd amongst the people. Asar Thompson rebounds the miss by the Cavs. Pistons bring the ball up. Ron Holland triple. Oh, off the glass. All right, then. We'll take that. All right, I think I got the clock as well as we can get it. Yep, we're good. We are good. We are good. We are great, actually, now. We are great, people. Appreciate y'all. Let's get this thing going. All right. Danish Jenkins, Tobias Harris, Isaiah Stewart, Ron Holland, and Asar Thompson on the floor for the Pistons. Tobias, misses it off the rim. All right, here we go. Cavaliers at the free throw line right now. The Pistons have a lot of things working in their favor to close this season off, which is why I'm happy they've gotten off to the season that they have. I was looking online today at the strength of schedule for every team in the league. Denver and OKC are top 5 in strength of schedule to close the season. The Detroit Pistons, I think, are 28th amongst the NBA. They've gotten a lot of their tough matchups out the way already. Not to say that they don't have some tough games still to go. They still got to see the Spurs on the road. They got to go see OKC again. But outside of that, I think they've gotten a lot of their tough matchups out the way. And if we can see a slide. Oh, Danish Jenkins for 3. If we can see a slide from the Denver Nuggets, if we can see a slide from the OKC Thunder, that will only bode that much better for Cade Cunningham's MVP case. Yeah, I'm tracking this thing down crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to see Cade with his MVP. I'm not going to lie. It's my little side quest hope for the Pistons this year. I want the team to do well, but I do want Cade to get his respect for MVP. Ugh. And one finish by Tyson going to the free throw line. Still a close one-possession game. He said he got that Dylan Brooks to him because he's light-skinned. That's why you wanted to say that, George. Oh, that was Greg. Sorry, my bad. George wanted to say that was Greg. Oh, and he misses the and-one. Ron Holland with the rebound. 30 seconds left on the clock. Here come the Pistons looking to finish with a good momentum. Danish Jenkins dribbling down the baseline. Karis LeVert in the corner. Steps in. Finds a 3 for Ron Holland. Knocks it down. All right, Ron. Very encouraging to see that knocked down by Ron Holland. Good to see the Pistons be able to hit some threes out the gate. Here comes Tyson, top of the key, kicks to the corner, quick release, and he airballs it. Pistons will close the first quarter with a 27-25 lead. Very good start for the Detroit Pistons. Offensively, it doesn't look like they came out as flat as they did against the Magic. Let's take a look at some numbers real quick. Take a look at some of the big numbers. See, look at this. The Pistons knocked down 4 out of 6 3-pointers, and the Cavs are the team, on the other hand, that are a little cold right now. 1 out of 10 from their long ball shots. But they have outscored the Pistons in the paint 16-6, which is a little different. But hey, you'll take that. You'll take that with a lead. You'll take that with some diversity in your scoreboard right here. Box score looks nice. Pistons off to a manageable beginning here. We got Ron Holland, Cade Cunningham, and Jalen Duren all with 6 points each. They've run 4 guys off of their bench. I do want to see how their rotations update at this point now with the postseason coming up shortly. I want to see if they start condensing down their rotations a little bit. The Pistons are known to playing 11, 12 guys if they need to. They got to start shrinking it down to 9 or 10 just to get ready for postseason action. I would not be surprised. With that being the case, we know who the starting 5 was be. We know Stu is going to get minutes. We know Ron Holland's going to get minutes. We know Danish Jenkins is going to get minutes. And after that, it's going to be a bit of a conversation. It's going to be a bit of a conversation. I know how people feel about Karis LeVert. Karis is probably going to see some minutes coming off the bench. We're still going to probably see Javonte Green as the 2 starting wings, or 2 immediate wings off the quarter. Very interested to see how the Pistons get things going. What up, Chuck? How's it going, man? Chuck says, not a bad quarter for a team not in the Cavs class. Yeah, it's crazy how they say that, right? Again, I've never seen this kind of bravado from the teams that be getting their ass kicked this season. And y'all the ones who telling everybody else they're not in our class. They can't see us in the playoffs. Like, bro, you've been this inferior team all season. I'm not trying to hear nothing about no wait till the postseason. If you get smacked up by the bullies on the schoolyard, you don't get to come back and say, what about next time? Nah, bro. Go ice your face. Stop talking. Isaiah Stewart, nice finish in the lane. There we go. Stu looks active. Stu looks motivated. Uh-oh. We got to follow Javonte Green. So right now we got Javonte, Beef Stu, Cade Cunningham check back in. Who else we got? Is that Karis LeVert and Ron? Yep. So not a big lineup, but an active one that can fly around on defense. JB not playing. They're hanging their hat on these defensive rotations. When did Thomas Bryant get a 3-point jumper? What are we doing here? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Cade driving kick. Javonte Green for 3. Rainbow triple, misses it. Ron Holland, had it. He got it snatched out of his hand. Tyson for 3, knocks it down from the corner. Here comes Beef Stew. Muscle Bryant drops down to Ron. Good cut from Ron. Didn't see a shot he liked. Kicks it back to Karis. Ron for 3. Oh, he missed it. Contested by Mobley, who gets an open dunk at the rim. You got to get back on defense. You got to get back on defense. Those are some of the non-negotiables right there. Cavs on an 8-0 run. Ooh, Cade Cunningham, good. Look for a shot, Cade. Kicks to Wu. Knocks down a 3. Very nice. Huge triple for the Pistons. 33-32. Dennis Schroeder misses, but they get the offensive rebound. Cares, you got to scrap for that. Tyson back up top with the ball. Mobley posting up. Ooh. Mobley looking aggressive right there. Smash hole. What up, though? Vegas in the building. Okay, West Coast. I see y'all. Appreciate y'all for being here, man. I heard it's chilly over there today. I that could be a lie. Last time I was in there, it was during summer league, and I can never see it being cold or chilly in a place like Las Vegas. But I hope y'all in good spirits. I hope everything's good on the West Coast. Appreciate everybody for being here. Pistons got to find a few answers before the postseason gets here, I believe. I think JB, the bigger staff, has to find a way to condense his rotation down a little bit. He don't like that conversation. Like, we ask him that often in the media room, and he doesn't really like it a lot. But, I mean, I think it's a valid question. I think it's a valid question heading into the postseason. I think it's a valid question based on what we've seen with the Pistons. You can't play 12, 13, 15 guys. You got to be able to shrink it down a little bit. Eric Miller, what up, though? I hope Sasser gets some more time. Yeah, Sasser's another wild card. That's the thing about this Pistons team. They have some solidified, stars, but they have a lot of wild cards that you don't really know who could be playing, who can be making a difference, who can be making an impact. And that can be tough, too. When you don't have that consistency when they get in the game, you could see some up and down production just based on rhythm alone. Everything good. Everything still looks good. Good, good, good. Okay, we're all set. Weather's perfect. March in Vegas would truly surprise you. No chill, just like me. I believe it. That's unbelievable. I came out in the summertime trying to walk from my hotel to the was it the college arena for the summer league, and my phone damn near melted in my hand, bruh. Kate Cunningham, nice mid range knockdown. But I want to go back. I want to go back to Vegas. I didn't get to explore as much as I wanted to because it was just so damn hot. Good block by Beef Stew. Evan Mobley gets challenged again. Cade Cunningham, yep, go strong. You got to finish that. Cade. Can't leave free chili at the rim, bro. You got to finish that one. Dyson with the triple. Man, yeah, I don't like that, Cade. I want to see you finish those bunnies, man. That's where they always want to knock you. But if he was more efficient, if he would knock down some of them bunnies, he wouldn't have these problems. But I don't think they're as major as people are trying to act like they are. Karis LeVert trying to find some space. Screen and roll with Stu. Doesn't go anywhere. Back to K, top of the key. Oh, mid-range. Misses it. Step back. Cavs on a 13-5 run with their 4-point lead, excuse me. Thomas Bryant on the screen for Tyson. Dennis Schroeder matched up against Ron Holland. Oh, and he finished it off the glass. Unbelievable. Schroeder keeps matching up against Cade Cunningham. He really likes that matchup. Oh, Javante with another triple. Okay. I think that's his second of the game so far. Wu finding himself a rhythm. I like that. If one of these guys are going to carve themselves a niche before the playoffs, if they want to do it as a shooter, that would be huge. If you want to solidify some minutes for the postseason, you want to catch a rhythm from shooting, that's a good way to do it. Dennis Schroeder for three. Ugh. Who does Dennis Schroeder think he is? Cade up to Karis LeVert, matched up against Evan Mobley for three. Gutsy shot from LeVert. Misses it. Here comes Evan Mobley. Porter Jr. missed it. Contested by Cade. Gets a rebound. Back out to Mobley. Top of the key triple. Misses it. Thomas Bryant with a rebound, and he gets fouled by Javante Green. Okay. Got some subs coming in. James Harden coming back for the Cavs. We got Asar Thompson checking in for Ron Holland. Jalen Duren checking in for Beef Stew. Duncan Robinson checking in for Karis LeVert. Does anybody still believe in Karis LeVert, or is everybody just completely out on Karis at this point? I see all the conversation. I'm just curious if there's anybody that's holding out hope that he can turn it around and be what the Pistons need off the bench. Is anybody that's a radical? I want to hear. Duncan Robinson kicks out to Cade. Cade in the corner, matchup against Tyson. Oh, gets around him. Come on, make the call. Jalen Duren, 2 offensive rebounds, misses both, but he gets a foul. Okay. Yeah, even JD's frustrated. Got to put one of those down, big fella. But good effort, though. I like it. I like the activity. I like the energy. JD at the free throw line, knocks down the first. Jared Allen checking back in, I believe, for Thomas Bryant, or is that for Evan Mobley? I think it's for Thomas Bryant. Because Mobley was sitting for a minute. And JD misses the seconds. He's splitting a lot of attempts lately. I don't understand where his cold streak has come from lately. James Harden. James Harden with Jalen Duren matched up on him. 3 by Harden, misses it. Harden cold so far. Another triple for Harden, misses it again. JD, he stepped out of bounds. Yep. Yeah, Harden, not stupid cold, but he hasn't really been warm since the beginning of the game. 7 points, 3 of 7 from the field, and it feels like he's missed like his last 3 or 4 attempts. They have kept him off the free throw line, which is encouraging, however. 1 of 4 from 3. We know he's liable to flop his way to production, so if you can avoid that, that's a W for the Pistons. Jared Allen up top with the ball. Harden guarded by Jenkins. He gets it. Shakes him off. He loses the ball. Jared Allen gets it back. Puts up another shot. Misses it. Got to get the too many offensive boards surrendered. And then Merrill knocks down a triple. Yeah, this is not a team that you want to let get hot at all. Asar had an open look from 3. Passes it up in the corner, gives it back to Tobias. Dives to the hoop. Look for a shot. You have a look. There you go. JD back to Asar, misses it. Oh, they got a shot clock violation. No foul? Come on. Yeah, it's a 10-point game right now. Pistons want to tighten up. James Harden turns it over. Tobias passing lane gets a steal. Out to Dennis Jenkins for three. Misses it. Rebound Asar. Here comes Duncan Robinson driving the lane. Floats it. Gets fouled. It has shocked me the way the Pistons have been able to produce some of the games and the performances they've had with some of these parts that they have on offense. And I like these players. I'm not trying to knock them. I'm just saying. I think the Pistons have put together a top 10 offense basically all season. Shooting comes and goes, but in terms of their offensive production as a whole, they've been a top 10 offense close to all season long. We know what they do on defense. We know that's what they hang their hat on, but the offensive output, I think, is going to be the wild card of all of this. Find some guys that can take some pressure off of Cade. We see some of that flourishing of Jalen Duren translate to the postseason would be huge. But a lot of that has been what he's been able to scrap and find on the offensive glass in transition. And there's no shame in any of that. But we'll see how it translates as things keep moving forward for this basketball team. Merrill, another three, misses it. Asar Thompson, who's been really good on the glass over the past 2-3 games. Dennis Jenkins to Duncan for three and an air ball. Where's Duncan Robinson gone? He has been ice cold. Last game, he was horrible. What is he right now? He is 1 of 2, has 5 points. He's knocked down a triple. Knocked down his 2 free throws. You got to turn it up. Pistons needs you to turn it up, Duncan. Pistons back on defense. Cavs up 8 currently. In the house that Dan Gilbert built. Yup, Pistons back on defense. Here comes James Harden. Asar matched up on him. And this is interesting. I thought the Pistons would have, push off by James Harden. I thought the Pistons would have a little bit more control on a team without Donovan Mitchell. Good block by Jalen Duren. Here come the Pistons. Dennis Jenkins kicks it up. JD drives the lane, and he gets fouled. Is that by Keon Ellis? Ellis thinks he got all ball, but when you trying to check a big body like Jalen Duren, you're not going to get the benefit of the doubt. Great block by JD on the other end, too. Great timing. Great rotation. Great cleanup by JD. I say all season. I love what Beef Stew has done this year, but it's most important for the Pistons to have their best rim protection from Jalen Duren. And it looks like the Cavaliers are challenging this foul. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, I think he might have an argument. He may have an argument, people. It looks like he smacked the ball on the way up. I didn't see a lot of hand. I didn't see a lot of wrist. I didn't see a lot of arm. He may have an argument here. Let's see what they do. Refs can be iffy one way or another. Take a look at another replay. Yeah, I don't know. This one might look like it'd be not in the Pistons' favor. It was a foul. BLN, that's what you saw. Look, I saw some contact too. Yeah, this one's not looking good. Let's see what they decide though. There's a lot of games going on around the league, if I'm not mistaken, tonight. Let's see what we got going on. We got the Charlotte Hornets leading the Dallas Mavericks right now, 42-33 in the second quarter. Close one between Orlando and the Wizards, 48-44 Magic lead. 22-19 lead for Miami over Brooklyn. The sorry New York Knicks losing by 10 right now to the Raptors. Let's see. I think they just changed it. Yep, looks like the Cavs getting the rock back. All right, here you go. Cavs got the ball back. Evan Mobley carries the ball. Feels like a big, gigantic hop with it, and then he palms it down. Oh, Keon Ellis got fouled, and he got away with one. Oh, nope, they called it. Or did they? What happened? It looked like he had a shot blocked by Duncan Robinson. Kind of got hit in the arm or in the chest, but I don't think the refs called it. Let's see what happened. Oh, no, that's a clean swipe by Duncan. All right. Look at Duncan with the defensive impact. Tobias gets it to Cade. Cade to Duncan. Drives to the paint. Merrill playing good defense on him. Bad pass by Duncan Robinson. And that puts Cade in the spot to foul. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. You've got to be careful on that. Great disciplined defense by Merrill. Throws his hands up, plays with his body, doesn't reach, and Keon Ellis right in position to get that steal and to dribble right into Cade, putting him in a vulnerable position to gain that just tacky kind of foul. Pistons have been ice cold free throw or field goal wise. Have not hit a bucket in the past 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Gotten to the free throw line a couple times, but they are not shooting well right now over the last 4.5 minutes. Let's see Cade get things going right now. Only 3 turnovers apiece by each team, and make that 4. Bad pass by Cade to Tobias Harris. Here comes Evan Mobley. James Harden steps in, kicks to Keon Ellis for 3, missed it off the front iron. Here comes Asar Thompson. Good corral. Asar pushing the ball. Asar, nice. There you go, Asar. Looks for a layup, and he knocks it down. Y'all know how I feel about Asar Thompson. I want to see him hunt his shot. I think he's better when he's looking to score. Jared Allen killed the Pistons last game with that floater, but he missed it there. The Cavs went crazy on the side. They feel like they should have the ball, but it doesn't matter because here come the Pistons. Jalen Durr kicks it down. Cade Cunningham posting up from the top of the key. Kicks it to Asar. Thought about a jumper. Goes at Evan Mobley. Fade away. Okay, there it is. All right. Here comes James Harden. Good triple. K drops it into JD. Still dribbling too much for my liking. Here comes Tobias. Triple. Gives it back. Gives it back to Duncan. Oh, a JD with a putback dunk. There we go. Cleans up the miss from Duncan Robinson. Pistons cut the lead down to 5. Yeah, JD was a nightmare for the Cavs last game. Merrill. Here comes Harden. Floater. Ugh, gets it to Jared Allen for a dunk. Sarah Thompson kicks down to Tobias Harris. James Harden guarding him. Here comes Evan Mobley in for the double. Drops it down to Asar. Got some contact. No call. Oh, he missed it. Oh, but they give Mobley a soft foul on the other end. Don't like that. Foul on Cade Cunningham. Cade and JD each with 2 fouls right now. Asar has 2. Javonte Green also has 2. Beef Stew checking back in for JD. Yeah, don't love these fouls, but gotta find a way to protect yourself. Evan Mobley with a knockdown. Man. All right, we're under a minute left in this game, or in this half, excuse me. Beef Stew, great pass from Cade, misses it, and here come the Cavaliers. Yeah, Pistons have gone cold in this quarter. This has been a rough one. James Harden, another miss, but a Keon Ellis rebound. Another try for James Harden, misses it off the back iron. Javonte with a rebound. Here comes Cade Cunningham. 30 seconds left in the first half. Pistons only down 8. You got to draw as much blood as you can here. Kicks it down to Beef Stew, and he makes it down. There you go. Good recognition by Cade. He saw the mismatch. Knows James Harden don't play no defense. He's definitely not going to play any against Beef Stew. Gets him an easy layup at the rim. Here comes Javonte Green on James Harden. Don't reach. Don't send him to the free throw line. Sam Merrill over Duncan Robinson. Oh, almost knocked it down. Tobias with a rebound. Okay. All right. All right, that close won't kill you. That's not bad. Pistons only down 6 right now. Could have played a lot better. Missed a lot of opportunities on offense. But kept the Cavs in check offensively to somewhat of an extent as well. They didn't get super hot. They took 25 threes and only held them down to 7, which is good. Yeah, the problem is, I mean, a lot of the stats right now are close right now. They did let up 7 offensive rebounds, got 4 of their own on their end. So they got to find a way to limit the second chance opportunities. And don't let the Cavaliers heat up in the second half. This is a team that can get going right away. We didn't see their best punch offensively at all. Nobody really went crazy. Like James Harden leads their. Oh no, it's Jalen Tyson that leads with 12 points. He had two triples, 5 of 7 from the field. James Harden 10 points off 4 and 11 from the field. Evan Mobley with 9 of his own, along with 4 rebounds, no blocks, 1 steal from the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, but the Pistons still left a lot to be desired offensively. Didn't really get going like they were hoping. Cade with a pretty similar start to James Harden. 8 points, 6 assists, 1 turnover. So taking care of the ball pretty well. Just got to be careful with the foul trouble. Definitely looking to see Cade be a little bit more aggressive. Took 11 shots, which was, not bad. But want to see a little bit more from him with what we saw there. We are in halftime right now, people, so we're going to stretch our legs for just a brief minute. We'll be right back just before the second half kicks off. Don't move. Don't go nowhere. We are back. We are back. We are back. Hope everybody took a stretch, got a nice break real quick before we kick off this second half on the way. Had to grab some Gatorade real quick. Had to grab my refreshments as they show Cleveland. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate your time. If you're watching from liveonassist.com, if you're watching from my Facebook page, if you're watching from my YouTube page, make sure you like the video of the stream so we can run some numbers up. We can get the channel out and about to the rest of the NBA and Detroit Pistons community. I would really appreciate that support. Thank you so much. Man, shout out to Nick Wright, actually. I just saw a clip on his show, First Things First, where he has a player ranking, and he's, takes, maybe 20, 25 names, the best 20, 25 names, where he calls the King of the Hill, and he's ranking the best players in the NBA. Would you believe if I told you he had Cade Cunningham listed as number one on that list? Would you believe me if I told you that? Would you believe me if I told you that? Cade getting some national love and some national recognition. I was ready to see SGA again or Jokic again because that is just the moniker or repetition from the national media where nobody can manage to be above SGA. Nobody can be above Luka, or not Luka, excuse me. Nobody can be above Jokic, even though Jokic plays no defense. Even though OKC succeeds and moves just fine without SGA, the national media is trying to convince you that it is just this widespread gap between Jokic, SGA, and the field. Even though the Pistons are ho-hum, the best record in the NBA, Cade Cunningham's giving you 26 and 10 on great defense, great playmaking, no other superstars around him. Ho-hum just doing his thing. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. I was so prepared to see SGA or Jokic at number one. But no, Cade Cunningham rising and showing that he has a lot of argument as the best player in the world right now. First good take by Nick Wright in 20 years. Maybe it didn't involve LeBron. It didn't involve his Luka Doncic agenda. Shocked he didn't have LeBron first. Oh, yeah, that's his man, Chuck. Yeah, he's a big LeBron component, but I don't know. I don't hate Nick Wright like the rest of the world does. I think I can understand why some of his LeBron fandom can annoy some people, but I think the guy is actually kind of fair. I don't think he's as terrible as a lot of other national pundits are. I can tolerate him a lot more than some others. And now he's got Cade number one, so we got to show him a little bit of love. He must know a little something if he thinks Cade is the best player in the world right now. People try to act like Cade got just this Mickey Mouse fandom right now that's coming out of nowhere. Cade has been one of the three best players basically all season. We've seen guys like Luka ranked ahead of him, guys like Ant Edwards ranked ahead of him, all on the strength of offense. And those guys have not been better than Cade Cunningham this season. They just haven't. Even with Cade's biggest weaknesses are not bigger flaws than some of the other guys that we see. They're not a bigger flaw than Jokic's defense or Luka's defense. Even Ed Edwards' defense. Ed has not been a good defender this season. He's normally reliable as a defender for the Minnesota Timberwolves. His Brady takes over the years annoy me too. He was anti-Brady, right? Didn't he? Because he was a big Pat Mahomes guy, if I'm not mistaken. Is that true? Is that right, Chuck? Yeah, I remember a lot on his show. He was, super Mahomes pro. But, I'm not mad at that. I understand from what Mahomes has done. And you know what, Chuck? I ain't going to hold you. I hate Tom Brady, too. So I can't ride with you, man. I'm sorry. I am a proud Tom Brady hater. That will never change, ever. Ever. I wanted Brady out of there so quick. I wanted Brady done. I wanted Brady gone. I could not stand Tom Brady. Now I gotta be haunted by him on these Fox broadcasts. Actually, I'll give Tom some credit. He got a lot better as the season went on last year. I'll give Tom some credit. I'll give Tom some credit. I can't believe I just said that out loud. Y'all just got me giving respect to Tom Brady on the camera. This is now documented on the internet. It's not going anywhere on Elon Musk internet. Y'all just heard me give Tom Brady objective credit, and I feel like my insides are about to fall out. Shows you the kind of fair man that I can be. No matter what New York Knicks Twitter will tell you, I am a fair, objective critic of sports, especially when it comes to my Detroit teams as well. Shout out to everybody following me on social media too. You can follow me at I am Eric Vincent. My rambling does exceed and go to social media as well. Again, shout out to everybody tuning in on my Facebook page. I'm trying to find a way to get this on the Twitter and Instagram as well. Working some kinks out to make that happen. And here we go. Got the fellas on the screen. Shout out Johnny Kane. Shout out Greg Kelser. OG. Points created active leaders. Kate Cunningham averages 41.2 points created, which is behind Luka, Trae Young, LeBron, and James Harden. Well, not behind James Harden. Him and James Harden are tied at 4, it looks like on the list, with 41.2 points created. That's what I'm saying. So people who act like Cade is like just this Mickey Mouse option for MVP, like he's not also creating these looks with his gravity for his teammates, is just hilarious to me. Might have to withdraw my like. No, please. Come on, Chuck. Chuck. Come on, Chuck. Chuck, don't make me beg, man. I'm sorry. He had Mahomes over Brady after his first ring. Now, if you want to argue it, it's a debate. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Again, he was definitely being a homer with that. I wasn't mad at him. It's kind of like the Cade argument. Like, people didn't want to put Cade, high up in these rankings because he hasn't had playoff success. But when you know, and when you look at a guy like Mahomes and what he was doing, I can't be mad at him in terms of season rankings. Obviously, in career achievements, he's not close to where Brady was, but it was a different kind of conversation. But yes, I definitely remember how nasty Nick Wright was with his Pat Mahomes love and Tom Brady hate, for sure. I will definitely agree with that. Brady's a bum. See, BLN know what I'm talking about. Make threes or play defense. Yeah. It's going to have to be their card for today. Here we go. And we are in the second half. Let's get to it. Okay, gets a foul. Who fouled him? Okay, to Duncan for 3, knocks it down. There you go, Duncan. Get your rhythm, Duncan. 54-51. Pistons down a 3 ball. Tyson still looks like a villain from a Tyler Perry movie. Ooh, James Harden slips through. Floater, miss it. You cannot let James Harden get offensive rebounds. You cannot allow that. You cannot allow that. No. Come on, y'all. James Harden doing the dirty work. Ugh, I don't like that at all. James Harden, one of the most puzzling NBA players in NBA history. That play when he was with the Nets against the Pistons where he lost the ball out of bounds and Sadiq Bey picked it up for a dunk. He could have just picked it up and, saved the possession, but he literally just watched the ball scurry away. And that was one of the last images that we remember of him being with the new Brooklyn Nets. Cade drops it off. Oh, nice pass to Asar Thompson for the dunk. Good extra feed for Jalen Duren. Pistons back within 3. Get out. Corner. Mobley for 3. Ugh. Where did Evan Mobley get this three-pointer from? 59-53. Cavs back up 6. Cade chalks up a bad shot. I think he threw it over his head. Tyson for 3. Misses it. Cade with a board. Gets by Jared Allen, bringing the ball up. He's got James Harden on him. Tobias Harris. Foul. And one. Uncle T. There it is. 59-55. Good finish from Tobias. He's been controlling that physicality very well. He's been taking a lot of contact on some drives over the past few games. And he's getting to the free throw line at a good rate. Tell you, in my opinion, I think down this stretch, for sure Jalen Duren, but I think Tobias Harris is going to be the next most important Piston next to Cade Cunningham over this stretch. Tyson with another triple, and he hits it. Tobias with a drive, and he finishes at the rim. Yeah, I have a lot of stock in what Tobias Harris needs to be doing for this team. Offensively, defensively, Tobias is going to have to be that safety blanket that JB always calls him. James Harden loses the ball. Tyson guarded by Asar. Oh, Mobley for 3. Good rotation by the Pistons. Merrill for 3. Oh, my goodness. What did I just say before halftime was over? Do not let this team get hot. This is not a team that you want to see get rhythm from three-point range because they will. They will kill you from there. Good drive by Jalen Duren. Pistons playing their game. They're not reaching for threes. They're not hunting threes. They're still going at the paint. Merrill drop off to Jared Allen. Misses. Foul on Cade Cunningham. That's going to be number 3 on him. Don't love that. And I don't love, what's that? There's 3 on Duren as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, JB's going to challenge it. Okay, let's see what we got. Here comes a replay. I didn't. Oh, here we go. Here's a better angle. It's close, but I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it's enough to overturn. It looks like Cade made minimal contact with his hand. And knowing how refs officiate him, I think that could be more than enough for them to keep the call. But we'll see what they do. Let's see what they do. I've been surprised over the season of what we've seen from Cade and how refs ref him. So let's see what they call here. It's just like the NFL. They need more than conclusive evidence to overturn it. And as of right now, the Pistons are behind the 8 ball as they made the call against the Pistons. So they got to have enough to overturn it for the Pistons. And I don't know if we have that yet. There it is. Okay. If that's a foul, Cade needs about 30 trips to the line every night. By the rules, it's a foul. I agree. That's the thing that bothers me. If you're gonna make these kind of calls and you're gonna call them on Cade, that's fine. But the inverse of that is clear as day that Cade is getting whacked the exact same way. Pause. But he's getting fouled just as crazy. Cade, we've seen get elbowed. We've seen him get smacked in the hand. We've seen his wrist. I mean, y'all see them bear claws that Cade has on his arm during the game and the presser. Like, those marks by his shoulder get bigger and bigger. Unsuccessful challenge. Pistons will lose the timeout. Damn it. Yeah, he got his hand, but yeah, that's back to Chuck's point. If that's gonna be a foul, Cade should be shooting 30 free throws a game with that kind of contact. So Jared Allen gonna get some free throws out of this. Cade with 8 points, 9 assists, 4 rebounds, and 3 fouls. 3 fouls isn't crazy. I mean, he got the third, deep within the third quarter at this point. Better than having it at the first. And Jared Allen just missed a free throw, so no blood on that. No blood on that. You're okay. Pistons are still in good position. I think it was a bad challenge. They've been calling soft fouls tonight. Yeah, when you play the teams like James Harden, what he's on, they're going to exaggerate for him constantly in the teams he's on. But they did miss twice. So no blood. No blood for the Pistons. Here comes Asar Thompson. Uncle T against James Harden. Cade screens off to get Duncan. Here comes Cade, gets the ball left wing. Tyson. Good drive for Cade. Tobias in the corner for three. Knockdown for Tobias. There you go. Tobias starting to hit a rhythm. Tyson another triple. Misses it. Got a rebound. There's Jalen Duren. Gets the board. Here comes Cade. Pistons down 2. 65-63. Cade trying to blow by. Takes his time. Into the post against Tyson. Fade away by Cade. Oh! Had a good look. He just missed it off the iron. Foul on Duncan Robinson. Here we go. Pistons closing out from 3. Uh-oh. There's Tyson again. Misses. Luckily, he misses. Here comes Duncan Robinson. Bringing it up off to Cade. Goes up for a layup, and he missed it. Come on, Cade. Duren turns it over. He was caught in the paint. Tried to fit a tough pass into Asar. Wasn't there. Cade's got to put that bunny down. You can't be missing them layups. Jared Allen with a finish. Yeah, Jared Allen was huge for them offensively. I think he was like over 20 last game. Tobias Harris, and one. Good finish by Uncle T. There you go. Tobias in pain. He got hit hard in the head. 10 points for Uncle T. 4-8 from the field. Oh, he's in pain. He got hurt hard. Let's see. You okay? I don't know if he's trying to sell it because he did get hit in the head. And refs often can review these for flagrant fouls. I don't know if he's going to get it. But, whatever works. Tobias shaking it off, going to the free throw line. Merrill needs a flagrant foul for that. Stu would get 3 games. Stu would be in Guantanamo Bay right now if he did that. If Stu did that, or if what Lou Dort did to Nikola Jokic, Stu would be in Guantanamo Bay right now. Uncle T knocks down the and one. 67-66. Pistons down 1. Evan Mobley trying to size up Duren. Kicks it out. Nothing there. James Harden trying to work back inside. Kicks to Sam Merrill. Floater. Missed it. Here comes Jalen Duren. Easy, JD. Easy, JD. Easy, JD. Good. Duren keeps trying to get these cute passes in, and they keep turning it over. It was a good look. Tobias just missed the catch. He had an opportunity at it. Oh, wow. What a block from Asar Thompson. Out of nowhere. He popped up like Batman and swiped that out of here. And Asar gets the ball back. Gets the ball. Scrapes up the loose ball. Duncan Robinson for 3. Misses it. Damn it. Schroeder. Oh, and he gets an and 1 finish. Damn it. See, and when you missing layups and you missing open threes and they come back and they getting and 1s on the other end, that's huge. You can't be blowing opportunities like that. That's another foul on Duncan Robinson. How many is that on Dunk? I feel like he's got to have at least 3 at this point. No, we got 2. Can't have these turnovers. You can't have these blown opportunities at the paint. All these paint passes. Paint pass turnovers are unacceptable. Y'all see what I'm seeing. Y'all see what I'm seeing. You cannot be turning the ball over at point blank range when you should be getting easy looks. Pistons are too big, they're too athletic. You got to find a way to convert. K kicks out to Tobias. Tobias got Keon Ellis on him. Going into the paint. Evan Mobley hedging over. Gotta shoot, gotta shoot, gotta shoot, gotta shoot. Cade for 3. Misses it. JD with a rebound, and he gets fouled by Evan Mobley. Yeah, Cade, these are the games where they be hating on you for with the true shooting and the efficiency and all that. 4-14, you've missed a lot of easy bunnies at the rim. Like, Cade should be close to 16 right now at this point, but he is missing a lot of shots that he normally knocks down. So I would like to see him clean that up, especially heading into the 4th. Pistons keep flirting. They keep getting close to taking that lead, but then you see the Cavs kind of bite back. They're doing a good job of responding to the runs that the Pistons put on. All right, here you go. Oh, Porter Jr. with a triple. See, they're doing a good job of responding every time they get something going. Cade, oh, tough pass to Asar. Try to set him up with a lob. Asar dropped the catch. It was a tough feed. It was a tough look. Yeah, Pistons just not getting a lot of clean looks right now. And unfortunately, that's the price you pay when you're blowing the easy looks too. That'll hurt. Luckily, it's only a 5-point game. They're not dead yet, but they just look lifeless right now offensively. James Harden stepped back over Duren. He missed it. Yeah, he's not seeing a lot right now from deep. Beef stew. Oh, and he gets stripped. Gets the ball back. Gets it to JD. Fouled. Nice. Yeah, they're just they're fighting for their life to get a clean look right now. Beef stew has Schroeder in the post. Schroeder strips him. They got to get it together right now. Everybody got Kwame Brown hands. Oh, that's terrible. That man is a bona fide scrub. He can't play. He got soft hands. He can't catch the ball. He got bad feet. He don't know how to move. That's an iconic crash out by Stephen A. Smith. But not good seeing what we're seeing right now from the Pistons. I'd like to see them get a little bit more fluid with their execution right now. JD knocks down both free throws, 70-73. Here comes Mobley. Keon Ellis. Mobley against Cade. Oh, and then he got 4 fouls on Cade. He's being aggressive. Oh, never mind. They got it on Stu. That's good. Because that would have got 4 on Cade at that point. So they were able to save him. And now that's how many on Stu? I think Stu got 2. Yep, 2 fouls on Stu. You'll be all right with that. Mobley hits the first. Pistons got to play their best quarter come the fourth because they're a little flat right now. Oh, here comes Dennis Schroeder playing that pest role, checking full court. This is what he did for the Pistons when he was traded here. Cade for 3. Cade having a bad shooting game right now. But a good rebound by Ron Holland. Nice putback at the rim. Porter Jr. triple, missed it. Here comes Duncan Robinson. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. Yep. Cade feeds to James Harden. Or not to James Harden, excuse me, Isaiah Stewart. Versus James Harden. He loses the ball. Pistons have had way too many unforced turnovers in this quarter. Pistons just sloppy right now. This is not good. I don't like watching this at all. Pistons have 10 turnovers right now compared to 3 by the Cavaliers. And now Thomas Bryant is knocking down and 1 triples and posing in front of the Pistons bench. Come on, bro. What are we doing? Don't love that. Don't love that at all. I didn't even know that Thomas Bryant had a 3-pointer in his bag, and I didn't see a foul at all on that. That was a whack call. I'm not finna lie. That was kind of whack. Right, and they already challenged Cade's foul, which was not overturned. So they're not really in a position where they can kind of go back and do anything. Cavs spreading it out right now, 79-72. Tobias Harris in the corner, guarded by Schroeder. You got to get a shot off. Foul on the floor. Oh, wow. Jared Allen's done for the game, or doubtful to return. Wow. Knee problem. That's a huge blow for the Cavaliers. But by the way James Bryant is playing, I don't think it's going to be that crazy. All right, here comes Danius Jenkins. Checking in for Cade. Cade got to go on a tear when he comes back. He can't be shooting as bad as he is right now. These are the games where we can't defend you, big dog. Caris LeVert for three. Misses it. Ron Holland rebound. Kicks it back to Caris for the dunk. Good rebound by Ron Holland. Very nice play by the Pistons. 79-75. Pistons down 4. Yeah, Cade shooting 4 of 15 right now. Like, this is not a game that you can excuse. Oh my goodness. Porter Jr. with a dunk on Isaiah Stewart. Here comes Tobias against Keon Ellis playing physical. Keon Ellis trying to bang down there. He's getting called for a lot of those fouls. Not getting the benefit of the doubt. He's going to tone it up. Hey, get your hand off her shoulder. Don't try to court no favor. Don't do that. Great dirty work by Ron Holland. Yeah, it's a good thing that Cade has the 10 assists to go along with it, but if he knocks down half of these misses, this game looks totally different right now. And these are the kind of positions, unfortunately, the Pistons kind of put themselves in because they don't really have a lot of nights where they can afford to have Cade shoot this bad. Granted, again, they're only down 6, which is good news. You got 15 from JD, 15 and 10, so another double-double for JD, 12 for Tobias, 8 for Duncan, 8 for Cade, 9 for Asar, 8 for Ron Holland. So you see a little bit of the balance. You see a little bit of help offensively, but yeah, 4-15 by Cade from the field is not pretty at all. And he has not taken a single free throw either, which is insane. That's insane. I cannot get down with that at all. All right, here you go. Yeah, Tobias has been huge so far. He had a good third quarter. 12 points in the second half for Uncle T. In 7 minutes of action, 4-4 from the field. Knocked down 3 free throws as well. This game has me concerned about how the refs will call playoff games. Yep, absolutely. I think a big myth about playoffs basketball is that refs are going to just let a lot of physicality fly. That's not really true. That's not really true. I don't think we live in the era where they just allow a ton of physicality, especially from a team like the Pistons where their reputation doesn't really precede or favor them. You know, if the Pistons are going to rely on physicality, which I'm fine with, but you got to have offense to kind of balance that out to some extent. If you're relying on just physical defense in the postseason, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, the offense has been a concern basically all season. So, I mean, hopefully they can find a rhythm and don't have these long draws from individual players or teams. Oh my gosh, Keon Ellis just chucking anything up and he gets it to go. Gets a foul on Karis LeVert going to the free throw line. 83-77 lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers so far. Ugh. Yeah, the Cavs role guys have been the ones who have really been saving them. There's Ellis or Thomas Bryant or Tyson. They've been making a huge difference. Dennis Jenkins driving. Ugh, no call. Blocked by Thomas Bryant. Dennis Schroeder matched up against Beef Stew. Schroeder, no space. Thomas for three. No, he misses it. Karis LeVert rebound. Here come the Pistons. It's nothing there. It's nothing there. Swing it. Ron Holland. They're playing, looks like a little bit of a matchup zone. Oh, no. Yep. They're back in there. Yep. Just a matchup at this point. Just back to man. Tobias. Nice finish at the rim. And he gets an and one. Very nice play by Tobias Harris. Label me ecstatic when LeVert is not. I know. LeVert has for sure been disappointing. I don't know why. It just hasn't worked so far. Let's just say that. It just has not worked so far. Imagine Mitchell playing. Yeah, I said that earlier. If they're struggling like this, and they are struggling, even with it just being a 4-point game, if they had Donovan Mitchell playing right now, this would be a exasperating situation right now for the Pistons. Because Donovan Mitchell's had some great games against the Pistons. He's always giving them problems. Schroeder for three. Oh, my goodness. Another triple for the Cavaliers. Back up 7 points. Fourth quarter has not started, however. Third quarter just about to end, about 35 seconds. Ron Holland. Back to Tobias for three. Misses it. .22 seconds left on the clock. Cavs going to milk it down, try to get the last shot. It's about a 6-second difference on the clock. Thomas Bryant gets blocked by Beef Stew, but they get a second chance opportunity. Pistons just getting outworked right now. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Karis LeVert for three, and he misses it. Ugh. That was a very deflating third quarter. And again, this is a quarter where the numbers don't really tell the whole story because the Pistons only lost that quarter 35-32. But with all the turnovers they had, the missed opportunities at the rim, the bad shooting by Cade, letting up all the threes they just did, like that was very deflating. This is shocking. Let's look at the team stats for this right now because I don't know what happened with this team. Yep, so now the Cavs just got hot from three. They're 13 of 37 from the long line now at this point. Still out scrapping the Pistons. I mean, there's 9-9 on the offensive rebounding. But taking care of the basketball, too. 10 turnovers to 3 by the Cavaliers. You cannot have that. Let's see what else we got. I think that's the key difference at this point, man. Everything else is relatively close outside the 3-point shooting. Um, the Pistons have shot more free throws than the Cavaliers. They're 16 to 21 from the line, while the Cavaliers are 14 of 18 from the line. But yeah, the two biggest notes right now are 3-point shooting, 13 to 37. They're getting up more shots and they're getting more clean looks, and they're taking care of the basketball. 3 turnovers for the Cavaliers thus far. All right, here we go. Battle of the Bigs. JD has outmuscled Evan Mobley. 15 and 10 for JD, 14 and 3 for Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley's never really been a good rebounder, which is another reason why I've always thought he was super overrated. Um, we've heard the likes of comparisons to guys like Giannis and Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett, which has always just sounded ridiculous. And again, that's not to say that Evan Mobley is some kind of ass player. He's a good player, but he's skinny. He doesn't have the aggression of any of the guys that are compared to him. And again, he's not a good rebounder. All 3 of those guys I just named were phenomenal rebounders. Kevin Garnett, great rebounder. Tim Duncan, great rebounder. Giannis, machine on the glass. Cannot say the same about Evan Mobley at any point of his career. Another offensive rebound for the Cavaliers. That's 10 for them. Schroeder for 3. Rebound. Cade gets the ball. Cade is back in the game. Cade's got to wake up. Pistons need him right now. They're looking to him right now already. Keon Ellis, clear out. Give him some space. Javonte Green back in the game for 3, and he knocks it down. Javonte, big triple. Tyson for 3. And again, they keep answering back. Every time the Pistons build a little shred of momentum, the Cavs come right back and they answer appropriately. Excuse me. I was going to say properly, and it came out appropriately. LeVert kicks to Ron Holland, drives the baseline. Another 3 for Wu. Misses it. Schroeder driving on beef stew. He got him on the island. Oh, and he makes it too. Man. Cavs hitting some tough shots tonight. Kagan doubled in the corner, clears it out. And he misses it. Another miss for Cade. Cade can't have games like this, man. Uh-oh. Schroeder. Keon Ellis for 3 in the corner. Misses it. Beef Stew taps it in. Oh, and now the Pistons lose the ball. Yep, Karras sits down. This kind of smells like a Paul Reed game. This smells like a Paul Reed break the glass situation right now. Especially when they don't have their other most important big in Jared Allen. Missed by Dennis Schroeder. I'm surprised they're not going to go to Paul Reed in this game, or at least in this moment. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised. Here comes Asar Thompson. Floater knocks it down. Assist for Cade Cunningham. Whenever the Pistons need a spark, these are the games where they go to a guy like B-Ball Paul. Yeah, we haven't seen any Paul Reed thus far. And again, this is where those postseason conversations come tough right here. Because while you want to shrink down your rotation a little bit, you can't afford to play 11 guys all the time in these kind of settings. So this is where too much depth becomes a bit of a problem, I guess. Either way, you still want to see them, fix up some things. Yeah, Pistons can't lose too much ground right now. If they keep getting hot offensively, they're going to be in trouble. They can't afford to have that. JB Biggerstaff. That's right. A lot of people think the Pistons are not tough guys, so they challenge and question about this a lot. Nothing from Jenkins as of now either. Yeah, Jenkins has been a little underwhelming. And last time he played, the last two games against the Cavaliers, he was one of the biggest heroes. The last road game against the Cavs, he had the buzzer beater, the first or second quarter. And then in the last game where he knocked down the three big free throws, he was a huge part. He was a huge part in a lot of what they did. And as of right now, Danis has been a little quiet. Only 3 points. No real spark. Oh, we got a strip. Here come the Pistons. Cade Cunningham to Asar Thompson. Misses at the rim. Javonte Green put back. We got a foul. And Asar going to get some free throws. Big steal by the Pistons on the other end. Plenty of time, but they got to get going now. And Asar makes the first. I like that. Tobias taking a rest, sitting next to B-Ball Paul and Ron Holland. And Asar misses the second. Stuck at an 8-point game. They need Jenkins on the floor just to give Cade some ball handling relief. Yeah, I mean, they got Asar, who they like to lean on. Asar doing a good job getting through these screens. Dang, offensive foul, nothing? Tyson for three, and he makes it. Tyson has been a killer all game with those struggle braids. K kicks to Asar, top of the key. Misses the jumper. Pistons down double digits right now. Oh, good steal by Asar. Played the passing lane. Beautiful. Kicks to Javante. Finishes in trap. There we go. Cuts it back down to 9. Yep, we have not seen any B-ball Paul at all, MB. Well, we have not seen another steal for Asar. Okay. Stu, you cannot drop the ball like that. No. Come on, Stu. All you got to do is catch the ball. You've had good hands all season long. James Harden is holding off Robinson with his offhand and flails the ball up to get a free throw look. JD checking back in for Isaiah Stewart. Looks like Cade is going to sit down as well. Knocks down the second one. James Harden. Back up double digits. 11-point spread for the Cavaliers. 99-88. Oh, good pass by Danis Jenkins. And a good score by Asar Thompson. Asar has been the most impactful player in the fourth quarter for the Pistons. And another steal for Asar. Oh, my goodness. And a lob to Javante Green. Oh, my goodness. Look at Asar. Oh, my gosh. Oh. I cannot believe what we're seeing from Asar Thompson right now. Picking James Harden in the backcourt. Setting up a huge lob for Javante. Woo got up there too. My goodness. A left-handed alley-oop from Asar. Oh my gosh. Asar looking a little tired. Oh, he's still in the game though. 14.6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals by Asar. He's been unbelievable in this quarter. Still a 9-point game. Here comes Danis Jenkins. Jalen Duren drops. Ooh. Gets a nice pass from Danis. JD going to go to the free throw line. JD knocks down the first. Yeah, K's got to come back in soon. Need these free throws by JD. Pistons got to find a way to keep cutting this thing down. Unethical ball. Yet again, that was a hook by Harden and he gets the call. That's why I hate the referee. Yeah, that's classic Harden. Where he'll hold your arm, he'll hold your jersey, he'll push off on you, and then he'll flail out and get his calls. We see the play. We see the play with Harden. It's the same thing. Okay. JD knocks down the second. Oh, jeez, a push off. Are you kidding me? Look at he just pushed a Sar. His head. Oh my god, bro. Evan Mobley trying to drive past Jalen Duren, playing really good defense, switching off. Good defense by the Pistons, and they get a turnover out of it. Very nice. Duncan Robinson corrals the steal, kicks to Dennis Jenkins. Danis with a layup, and it goes in. Very nice. Pistons cut the lead down to 5. Let's go, Pistons. Wake up, fellas. This is where you get going right here. Six minutes left. 5-point game. I imagine Cade Cunningham is going to come back in soon. Cutting down the lead without him is huge. I want to go back to what Asar Thompson has been doing. He has been phenomenal right now. His ability to just turn the tide of a game by creating turnovers on ball, off ball, has just been fantastic. And it looks infectious within the team too, because now you see everybody else flying. You see JD rotating well. Duncan Robinson rotating well. JB's philosophy is always defense to offense. And I think it's working for him right now. This is great basketball that we're seeing. JB is stubborn to a fault with rotations. That's why he is never staying in the rotation once Stu came back. Unless Duren or Stu are in a bad foul trouble, he's not playing. You're talking about Paul Reed. Yeah, I mean, again, this is the problem where too much depth comes into play. Where you want to start consolidating some pieces that you know you can't play and maybe turning them into something that you can use. But unfortunately, that's not the case right now. Luckily, they're still in a position where they can swipe this game. It's only a 5-point lead right now for the Cavs. Let's see what they make out of it. True impact in multiple areas. Shooting be damn. I hope we get to see some of the unleashed AT because he's been phenomenal the past few games. Absolutely. If this is the kind of impact that you get, these are the kind of games where he can play 25, 30 minutes. I know there's been a lot of conversation about that on social media. These are the ways that you earn those minutes right here. Great finish there by Dennis Jenkins. I really like that a lot. 2 or 3 long balls from either Robinson or Green, and it's a wrap. Yep. Let's see if they can get going. Cade Cunningham's back in the game. James Harden misses a layup, and again, another offensive rebound. Porter Jr., another one of those role players who have been killing him all game. Sar's off. I'm not surprised because he did look a little tired. I think he'll come back soon, though. I don't think he'll sit this entire rest of the quarter. I don't think. Oh, good block by Duncan Robinson. I never thought I'd use those 2 words. And here comes Cade. Those to JD. Almost gets it and 1. JD going to go back to the line for some free throws. He can cut this lead down to 3 points. What a swat by Duncan Robinson. He taking that Sam Merrill matchup personally. I got some more jokes for that, but I'll leave it to the chat. I'm not going there. That's a great block by Duncan Robinson. That's a really awesome play. K pushes in the transition, finds JD for an open look. You need both of these free throws. Oh, and he misses the first. Come on, JD. Come on, JD. JD splits the pair. 4-point game, 101-97. Another one that could come down to the last wire, just like the last game. Let's see if we get OT out of this one or if it's going to come down to regulation. Evan Mobley. James Harden. Blows by Cade. Oh, blocked by Cade! Get out of here! Get out of here! What a block by Cade Cunningham. Show me Jokic doing that. Show me SGA making blocks like that. Oh, what a swat by Cade. Get out! What a block. Oh, that's beautiful. Please, show me Jokic doing that on any highlight. Show me Luka Doncic doing that on any highlight. Please, I challenge you. I challenge you. I want to see it. Uncle T back in the post against Merrill. Step back. Knocks it down. Uncle T, another huge bucket. Pistons within a basket. 101-99. Okay, Uncle T. Tyson looking for a shot. Nothing there. Merrill kicks it out. Nobody wants to shoot on the Cavs. Nobody wants to shoot on the Cavs. Evan Mobley for 3. Oh, my God. He made it. Ugh. They do such a good job of responding to the big momentum that the Pistons push. That's huge. Timeout by the Pistons. Tobias was trapped in the corner. Oh, what a bailout shot by Evan Mobley. A lot of those guys have hit shots like that all game, whether it's Merrill, Tyson, Mobley, Schroeder. Every time, or Thomas Bryant, every single time the Pistons get a little bit of energy their way, the Cavs done a great job of hitting a deflating shot right after that to cool things down. That's normally the Pistons' MO. Tobias leads the Pistons with 19. Jalen Tyson leads all scorers with 21 in the game so far. Yeah, Harden hasn't had the greatest shooting game either, just like Cade. 4 of 15 for Harden, 4 of 16 for Cade. But Cade is giving you 12 assists to make up for it, 6 rebounds, some good defense on the other side as well, 1 steal, 1 block. Oh, man, this is way too similar to what we saw on Friday. Yeah, they trailed by 9 with 3.5 or 3:05 left in the fourth, 1 in overtime. Cade kicks it to Tobias. Offensive foul on Jalen Duren for a moving screen. Damn it, that hurts. Is that on Duncan or is that on JD? Happened to Allen. Allen's got knee problems. They ruled him out for the rest of the game, I think, in the beginning of the third quarter. Oh, that was on Duncan they called it on. That was a weird call. James Harden. Tyson for 3. Misses it. Rebound Tobias Harris. Kagan fouled by Tyson. Again, the fact that Cade has not shot a single free throw is mind-blowing. Jalen Tyson looks like Jay Holiday. And he's got 5 fouls. The Pistons should take advantage of that and go after him as often as possible. Cade makes his first free throw of the game. 101-104, Cavaliers in the lead. Yeah, I don't know what they was looking at, Chuck. That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. Duncan Robinson was not screening at all. It looked like Merrill was initiating the majority of the contact. Cade knocks down both free throws. 3-point game. 104-101. You need a stop here. You cannot have another back-breaking bucket. You got to get a stop here immediately. Yep, Cade taking on the challenge of guarding James Harden. Oh, they're trying to get Duncan isolated. Misses it. James Harden has been cold all game. Good defense by Duncan Robinson. Jalen Duren gets the rebound. Here comes Cade Cunningham. Gets double teamed. Cade, horrible pass. Oh my goodness. Cade got doubled and threw it into no man's land. Oh no, Merrill. Mobley in the post against Jalen Duren. Misses it. Good rebound by JD. 3 minutes left. The Pistons got to find a way to snatch this lead. Cade Cunningham gets Mobley off his feet. Passes to JD. Patience and a good dunk by Jalen Duren. Way to hold your ground, big fella. Way to finish that. Pistons are down 1. They got to find a way to snipe the lead right here. Got to get a stop. You got to get a stop. And there's James Harden again. Oh, my God, Merrill again. See? These role players, man. These role players are killing the Pistons right now. Still only a 4-point game. It's not over. Cade getting doubled. Asar Thompson in the paint. Asar, you got to look for a bucket, bruh. Asar, good lob to Jalen Duren. I don't know how he finished that. I don't know how Asar got that there. It was traffic all over the place. 2 Cavaliers fell on the ground, and the Pistons still found a way to get a bucket. 2 minutes left, 107-105. Pistons got a chance here. Oh. Blocking foul on Cade. That's number 4. Yeah, I definitely thought Asar was going for a shot there. I don't know what he was looking at, but that worked. JD was in good position. Big enough body where you can just throw it anywhere. He can go get it. Oh, no. Okay, another foul on Cade Cunningham. That's 5. Sold out to stop Evan Mobley at the rim. That was a huge play. You don't want Cade fouling out, but I understand the foul on that play in that spot. 10 points, 5 fouls for Cade right now. Evan Mobley misses the first. He's a 63% free throw shooter. This game is going to stay at a single possession game with a make or a miss. Pistons got to get a rebound if he misses this one. You cannot keep surrendering offensive boards. He makes a second. 108-105. Here come the Pistons. Duncan Robinson with Mobley matched up on him, trying to drive past him. There's nothing there. Asar Thompson for 3 from the corner. He got a good look. He just missed it. I'm not mad at it. Hey, he took his shot. I'm not mad at all. That's fine. Oh, Schroeder with a blow-by. Golly, Schroeder, another back-breaking layup. Back up to 5. Damn it. Joe Gavin, what up, though? No league pass, no problem. I got you back, man. We here. We checking this game out. Pistons are down 5 at the moment. The role players of the Cavs have just been torching the Pistons all game. James Harden has not killed them. Even the 18 by Evan Mobley. I mean, I consider him a role player, too. I don't think he's a star. But a lot of the role players have just been the ones making the biggest difference. 15 for Schroeder. 21 for Jalen Tyson. Um, yeah, 16 for Harden, but yeah, it came out of 4 of 16 shooting from the field. And Sam Merrill, he's hitting timely shots right now. He's not scoring a lot, only 9 points, but it feels like when he's hitting these threes have been the biggest problem. Pistons keep coming down, trying to make a wave, and then he's been putting the fire out for him. Pistons need to get some quality looks right here. They can't afford to keep turning the ball over. Only 10 points for Cade Cunningham. Does have 13 assists to make up for it a little bit. 22 for JD, 19 for Tobias. Who are they going to get back on the floor? JD's back on the floor. Asar's back on the floor. I think Duncan Robinson's going to be back on the floor, and I think Tobias is back on the floor. Yup, starters. Starting five is back in the game right now. Tobias on the inbound, gets it into Cade. Oh my gosh, another turnover. Cade had Dern set up for an easy layup and he drops the ball out of bounds. They've had at least 3 or 4 turnovers like that in the second half alone. And they've been in crucial spots. Way too many turnovers. Way too many terrible turnovers. And now Harden hits a bucket. Duncan for 3, misses it. JD taps it, keeps it alive. Tobias for 2, and he comes out. Dang it. Yeah, this isn't looking good. 30 seconds left. 7-point game. Turnovers have obliterated the Pistons' chances slowly but surely. Probably the worst game by Cade in ages. Well, I mean, he played as bad as this against the Spurs, too, so. Uh-oh, rip up. Asar. All right. 5-point game again. Let's see if Asar can generate another magic steal. Yeah, it's going to take a miracle at this point. It's not going to be easy. Asar has 4 steals. How many times has he had more than 3 steals in a game this season? And again, 16 points from him as well. Always encouraging to see him contribute as a scorer, especially when guys like Duncan are struggling. He played 34 minutes and gave you 8 points tonight. That's not good. Cade played 38 minutes and gave you 10 points tonight. That's not good at all. But you were able to keep things close with Asar chipping in offensively, with Uncle T chipping in offensively, with JD leading the way with 22. Yeah, Pistons are going to have to sell out to get these steals. Mobley on the inbound to the side. Duran matched up on him. No foul, Schroeder. Oh, he got it ripped. Javonte Green got it. Oh, we're not done yet. 109, 112. You got a foul, though. Oh, no. Oh, they got a foul on Tyson. Wow. They finally ended up getting a magic steal. But you need 2 misses right here. Are the Cavs the team to beat? Hell no. Absolutely not. No. I have respect for the Cavs a little bit, but no, they're not the team to beat. Man, he got fouled twice. I'm surprised they didn't call it there. But ended up getting the rip for Javonte. And the game is back in the 2-possession game. 1 second left. 113, 109. Pistons are going to end up dropping this one. This one's going to hurt. This one, oh, missed it, but doesn't matter. Ugh. Yeah, this one's going to hurt. This one is not going to feel good. When you turn the ball over 14 times, especially as many times they did in that third quarter, and in the crucial spots where you need to be channeling shots, it was just a lot of blown assignments, a lot of bad misses at the rim that the Pistons normally make, a lot of conversions that they usually connect on, like Cade setting his bigs up, where a lot of the times they were just dropping the ball out of bounds. Very uncharacteristic, but, you know, you got to live and you learn from it. Pistons are going to drop this one, 113, 109 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think they split it 2 now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this has been a great matchup between the two teams all season. So, yeah, there's some questionable rotation decisions. Some ugly play on the court by the guys. But the Pistons will be fine. The Pistons will be just fine. They have... Where are we at? The Pistons have, oh boy, it does not get easy from here. They got San Antonio on the road on Thursday. 8 o'clock game against the Spurs. The team that did a number on them last time they were at LCA, so hopefully they're coming into this game motivated. They will have Beef Stew back. They did not have him last game, so hopefully that can make a difference, you know, in response to a Victor Wembanyama-led rotation where the Castle and Vassell brothers were doing a number on the Pistons, but hopefully they will come out a little bit more motivated, a little bit more organized, have a better shooting game from Cade, because he normally bounces back well from disaster classes. So hopefully everything will be just fine. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate the time. I appreciate y'all's support. Thank you for locking in with me here on my YouTube page. Like the video, subscribe to the channel as well, Top Title Detroit. Lock in with us here on liveonassist.com. You can subscribe to the page on the profile, on the link as you click it. I will have a write-up on the game. It'll either be on the game or quotes from JB Bickerstaff regarding Cade Cunningham winning player of the month and JD winning player of the week out of Eastern Conference. So be sure to stay tuned for that on clutchpoints.com. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. And you can follow me on my social media as well at I am Eric Vincent. Thank you all so much for your time. I appreciate your support. I'll see you again back right here on Thursday. Peace out.